Hey guys, it's time to cast the controller over once again, and welcome back to Analogue, a hate story. This is probably going to be a shorter episode because it's the last one I'm recording an entire stint of the first 5 because I can't stop playing this game for some reason. Just as a heads up. I mean, I'm sure you could already see that. Last time, honestly, the only thing I really remember from last time is how I tried to go into Mute's questions for Hyun-Ae and, almost broke the game. But I did realize that I promised we'd see more of Hyun-Ae's outfits, and we have not. Use override terminal. Let's see. Change outfit. Change outfit. Scientist. Woo. Wait. She looks so pretty. You know, lately, I felt like everything's been moving so quickly. So much more quickly than the usual. I missed what that said. So much more quickly than the usual dragging boredom, not being all alone. I'm going to be recording this in 2 parts because I'm going to get through this conversation. Quit recording. Watch the video, see what she said, and come back with what I want to say about it because I've caught all the other ones where she backspaces, and they've been pretty insane. Tense, rather. So much more quicker than the usual dragging boredom, not being all alone. Whether time is slow or fast, just that depends on perception. Relativity theory is so romantic and so sad. Or at least I remember hearing something like that. What do you think of this outfit? Scientifically speaking, of course. You're scientifically adorable. Oh, you think so? Thank you. That's some very useful data. You are totally creepy. Like, in the cutest way. I still like her, but I'm liking her in the way that I know this is going to definitely tear out my heart and smash it to bits by the end. This costume, actually, it means a lot to me personally. See, my father, my real father, was the ship's engineer. I always wanted to be just like him when I grew up. Of course, that was never able to happen. But, well, I guess being a computer program is as close to being a real computer scientist as I'll ever get. This one means a lot to me. Think that sort of thing is fine for a girl to follow in her father's footsteps? Of course, it's admirable. Admirable. That's how you say that. Not admirable, which threw me for a loop a while ago, but it's admirable. Aha! I'm glad you think so. Well, anyway, I suppose we should get back to work now. I can't wait to see what horrific ending I get. Scientifically speaking, I'd be happy to help you help test some more theories with you. Little skirt and leggings, very scientific to have your calves and shins exposed, and heels. That's completely integral to science. Ooh, okay. I don't want to just go back into. We're just gonna do a quick. It should be. Nope. Okay. Maybe. Changed absolutely nothing, so I might as well, right? Access log documents. Questions. Okay. Might as well see it all crash and burn again. Oh, wait. Wait just a moment. I see what she backspaced from. I'm back. What she changed was not being all alone, was originally with someone I really like. So yeah, she is falling in love with me. Whoops. Time to watch this go distracting. It didn't happen this time. Why didn't it happen this time? What did I do differently? Is it just a fluke? Did I mess with something? I don't know what I changed, but clearly I changed something. What is this? You talked to Mute? I don't know what she told you, but you really shouldn't listen to her. All she ever did was gossip, and I'm certain she hasn't changed a bit since back then. Please, don't trust her. She just spins everything to make everyone look bad, no matter what. Please, promise? I promise. No. So I said I'd be honest with myself. And in most cases like this, I wouldn't promise. Really, I'd be like, all I can promise is to try to come to my own conclusions despite what anyone says to me. Really, I try to understand everyone's perspective, which, yes, does occasionally get me on some people's anger lists for not immediately agreeing to them. But I just feel like if I say no, she's gonna get mad. So we're just gonna save. Yes. I'll load back again after I say no to say I promise. Oh. The Tsundere is back. Oh, fine. Be as bad as her for all I care. It's not like I care about your opinion or anything. Go on, show me one of her awful questions. Oh, I hurt her. I hurt her. Load. Yes. Ugh, okay. I'm so mad at myself for backtracking on a decision now. But I just wanted to see what happened if I said no, and if she like went total murderer right away, and she didn't. We're gonna go with I promise. Thank you, I really appreciate that. At least you give me a fair chance. That's all I would agree to. Well, if you show me one of her questions, I'll tell you the truth, but I don't think it's what she'll expect. I show her this question. Well, to be honest, nervous. I'm really, really nervous. Just, you're the first person I've talked to in so long. I'm really happy about that. Oh, I wonder if she's not Tsundere. I wonder if she's Yandere. Is any of that even applicable? Aren't those, like, Japanese things and this is Korea? Oh, no. I'm not a very good weeaboo. I'm mixing the nations. But, well, I'm exposing a lot. I know you promised to trust me and all, so thanks. It's all really new to me. But it's good. I'm glad. I wouldn't be so nervous if I wasn't happy you were there to listen. Oh, a little smile. How do you feel? I'm just gonna go through these questions real quick. What is Mute telling me to ask? How do you feel about me? Why don't you treat me with more respect? What do you really look like? How old are you? How do you feel about Mute? Why couldn't you just settle for happy marriage? Did you ever have any friends? Why did you kill all those people? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, did you see that? See that? I saw that. Aren't you saying anything about the fact that everything's going down again? Oh, there you go. Yeah, we all saw this. Yeah, I know it's my fault. Yes, yes, everything's bad! Then there's a nuclear explosion! All going wrong. Yes. Well. Please, don't try just yet. I can't just... She didn't expect me to just say, yeah, bye, see ya, whoop. Human has to do it, even if you can. Don't just run away on me. Don't just, please, you'll help me, right? I really want to see what happens if I say no. I really do. I already know I'm going to reset and try to avoid this anyway because I don't know how to fix it, so... You know what? We're going to see what happens if I say no. What? Don't just, you can't just transfer me over that quickly. If you don't help me, I'll die permanently. We can't recover data from the middle of the nuclear explosion. It'll kill me forever. Please, please, don't let me. I'm begging you. You'll save me, right? Do not trust. I'm sorry. That probably peaked the microphone and rip headphones, users, but holy crap. She's very fixated on not dying, and that has me very concerned. Do I just keep getting stuck in a no? No? What? Why not? Possible to shut it down. There's time. It's not that hard. I just need you to help. You know, it's your fault this is happening. You never came along. It'd still be in the low power mode. It never would have had the extra strain on the reactor. You'll have killed me. It'll be your fault. Please, please, I'm begging you. Don't let me die. I'll save you. I'm a horrible monster who'll let you die. Look at the options she's giving us. I'm so glad I clicked no on a whim. I really hope this... I'm accustomed. I'm just letting this go down, by the way. I am acquainted with Undertale. I have not personally played it, but I've watched Let's Plays of everything. So I keep being worried that I'll get locked into these choices and not be able to change them again. But if I do, that's the Let's Play you guys get to see. I'm a horrible monster who'll let you die. I hate you. I hate you so much. I can't believe you'd... I hope you die. I hope you die all alone in space. I hope it's really slow so you can think about how you left me to die here. All because you weren't willing to do something simple to help. You monster. You cruel and human jerk. You're worse than even the worst people from my life. Get out, get out, get out, and go die. Connection error. Attempting to reconnect. Reconnection failed. Abusive jerk. I got an achievement for that. Load. Alright, I promise. Oh, now I'm gonna have to wait for that to happen again to see the actual things I'm supposed to do. Anyway, that was fun. I would never actually do or say any of those things, but that was fun. At least it doesn't remember me saying them. Okay. How are you doing? Oh, I have to actually ask her that again. Oops. Da 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 da. We're just clicking through things we already saw. How do you feel about me? Well, there's a tough question. I mean, you seem. I saw that! I saw that! This is gonna end so badly no matter what I do. I'm the kind of person who's like super into romance, so I'm going into this knowing that there's probably no ending where my heart isn't crushed. Unless I like know exactly what I'm doing, which I do not. That's how I like to play games. But that definitely said, I think I'm falling in love or something close to that. I mean, you seem like a really good person. I think I could call you a friend. You seem to be a really good listener. I like that. Does that answer your question? No. Yes. Okay, good. Not that I really understand why Mute was asking. I like that she's a scientist for this right now. Stop flickering. Is it happening again? Not gonna save, because then I'll get locked into the flickering. Hi, what? Jeez, my word, what are you talking about? When have I ever not treated you with your respect? I don't know what's wrong with that awful AI, and I definitely don't know what's wrong with you. Why would you even say something like that? Gee. Can I just, like, keep ignoring that? What? We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh. Oh, she actually interrupted me. Good to see that that happens if I put it off long enough. Maybe not. Don't panic though, just stay calm, everything will be fine. Drop the terminal and disable the nuclear reactor. If everything's working properly, it should be that simple. I mean, I'm sure it won't be. Clearly already one thing has gone wrong. Your first step is to at least try. Speak with Hyun-Ae. How am I supposed to do? If I just disable it, what's gonna happen? Last time it just broke everything. Use override terminal. This is getting a bit repetitive. No, maybe I can go back and tell her? I'll have to walk through all of this and then go do it again. Or did you already try? I tried. Curses! Of course it couldn't be that simple. Very well, let me try to take account of the ship's system, see if I can't figure out what's stopping. Oh, that's pretty bad. Right, very well, I know what the problem is. Here's the thing, there's two power systems on the ship. One's the nuclear reactor, the other is, well, it's called the power storage system. It doesn't really generate anything, it's just battery basically. That's what the ship's been running off of. In low power mode, and that was fine, except restarting the communications totally drained it. Geez, it goes 600 years of just running me with no problem, but send a few radio signals and everything goes to hell. Maybe if you didn't kill everybody who could repair everything. Not judging yet, don't know the facts. Anyway, I see what the error was now. If you turn the reactor off right now, everything will shut down forever because it can't fall back on the power storage system. Don't worry, don't panic, there's a backup. If you switch to that, it should be alright. Right, so all you have to do is to switch the power storage system to the secondary battery instead. Then you'll be able to disable the reactor safely. Use override terminal. Help. Power control. Target subsystem. Power control enable. Enable backup. Power control list. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a lot of AI storages there. Is she gonna try to tell me to get rid of it mute for the 5%? Okay. Artificial gravity for habitable decks. She disabled life support systems providing breathable air. Is that how she mass murdered? Controls main functionality and cores do not ever disable. Rail. I'm just gonna quickly go through this for all the things that seem not necessary. Am I even doing something I'm supposed to be doing? You didn't tell me how to do that, woman! She isn't giving me any help here. The music is off. There we go. Dramatic music. Help. Aha! I was doing the wrong thing. PSS. Enable secondary battery? Aha! I'm gonna quit and tell her that though. Okay. Speak with Hyun-Ae. Don't give me that. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm just gonna fix this without your input. I'm going quiet for a moment so that I can focus on this. I hope you guys don't mind. Power control list. Okay, 43, and we need to get down to 20. Oh, gee. She really is gonna have me take care of mute. Oh, no. Sorry that I'm quiet for this, guys. This is taking surprisingly a lot of effort. Uh-oh. Can't disable communications or main computer, which means I'm at a point where I have to disable one of the AI. Yes, I saved again. What else would you have me do? Wait. Need to talk to Hyun-Ae. Please have something new to say. Oh no, it's gonna make me choose to do it. Okay, I saved. Yes. We're getting rid of mute. Ugh. Disable doesn't necessarily mean get rid of. No power to it. Oh, I put a space where there should not be one. Oops. I don't want to do this, guys. Making me. Uh, I have gone completely quiet just because of how much focus this is taking. I hope I can bring mute back. I only have 24 hours to bring mute back. This is initiating for quite a long time. That took me 10 minutes to do. I am so stressed at the thought of getting rid of mute. I am not content with the path I have picked. Okay, Young, it's still kind of staticky here. Alright, you did it. The reactor's now disabled, and oh geez, we still have a problem. It's still at critical temperature. Well, the good news is you're safe now. I'm not, though. Even if there's no nuclear explosion, it's just the heat alone can do enough damage to the computer systems to, well, kill me. This is really bad. Please, you have to figure something out to deal with the excess heat. I'm already suffering from some serious damage. Some systems just aren't responding. My word, I feel like I did when I was alive. I feel like I'm dying. Please, you have to do something. She's really fixated on not dying. What am I supposed to do, woman? Okay. Use override terminal. Again. Help. Because I could certainly use some. Copy? Oh, okay. Does that mean I could have? No, probably would have. Ugh. What happens if I change outfit in a stressful environment like this? Can I download now? No. Power control. Control enable. I see. I still don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I have to turn. Okay. Okay, you get to urgently speak with me. I'm trying. Got it. I know what you can do. Quickly enable the bulkheads, enable the life support, and then disable the bulkhead seals. There's not enough safe air left on the ship to actually keep anyone alive. Okay. Okay. Fine. Be that way. I was just getting there. Control enable life support. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. Quit. Take a moment to do this. I do not react very well to high stress environments. Just gonna say. Speak with Hyun-Ae. Enable the bulkheads, enable the life support, and then disable the bulkheads. Gotcha. Okay. Override terminal. Power control, enable bulkheads. Power control, enable lives. Support. Power control, disable bulkheads. Bulked. Well, nice to know I fixed that and that anybody who's still there is dead. I mean, I always believed that, but that was stressful. You did it, you did it! The nuclear reactor is both completely deactivated and at a safe temperature. We're safe. I was pretty scared there for a moment, and I mean, it's not that I didn't think you could, it's just the thought of actually dying for good was scary. It was scary. But you did it, and I'm fine now, and I only had to delete mute. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're breathing a little easier too, right? Well, that was close. I'm not. Mute is disabled. I think we both really deserve a break from the serious business, don't you agree? Not really. What about mute? Yes, I'm overriding that save. Not really. Oh, well, fine. Serious business it is then. Oh, I see. Oops, she just wanted to talk about stuff. Load, yes. Very much so. I thought so. Ooh, really, my word, that was a close call. It's actually something I've been thinking about for a while that I wanted to ask you about, and... well, I had sensors working before. I've seen your ship. I know it's only big enough for one person. Sounds awfully remarkable that you could have a ship just like that for yourself. I just mean, in my time we were using generation ships, and that was incredibly state-of-the-art. So is that normal? Do you do this all the time? Go on strange adventures? Why aren't we worried about mute? Go on strange adventures by yourself in deep space? Yes? Wow, that's really amazing. Remarkable, really. See, when I found out that I was going to get put into stasis to wake up far later, that was the future I always dreamed about. One that was full of amazing things, like, I don't know, holograms, miracle medicine, ships that travel faster than light, colonies on other planets. That sort of amazing. I mean, I've never liked science fiction, it's just too unrealistic. But when I was a kid, I figured it'd still be fun to live in it. Imagine my surprise. But it sure sounds like you're from that future. Oh, sorry, I'm rambling, aren't I? Just the idea of finally getting that perfect future that I was denied, traveling with someone in deep space, well, that sounds awfully romantic. Am I gonna, like, upload her to my ship? I'm still not sure if I ship this, by the way. It seems kind of disturbing. Sorry, I'll stop now. Let's get back to the serious business. Like, mute. What can I do for you? Tell me if I can turn mute back on. What happens if I try to enable AI mute? I don't like this. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure that external radio-based communication array is what keeps me talking to her. I'm gonna try it though. Ooh, permanent terminate connection. No. Power control. Disable life support. Do not under any circumstance disable life support without following proper procedures first. Failure to do so may result in massive loss of human life. You sure want to do so? Yes, everyone else is already dead anyway. I'm just gonna test this. Enable core 1. Enable AI. Was there an underscore under enable AI? I'm so not a thing. Uh-oh. Unable to initialize mute. Whoa. I'm just gonna see if I can bring Hyun-Ae back. Probably not. Probably ruined everything. Enable AI asterisk Hyun-Ae. Okay, why didn't it work with mute? Does she say anything about it? I guess not. That was very weird. I've completely changed my mind about this being a short episode, by the way. So we're just gonna keep going. What do you really look like? Well, about a few thousand lines of assembly code and a few gigabytes of memories, I suppose, sitting on a hard drive anywhere, somewhere. I don't really know what that looks like. Oh, I guess you actually meant before I died, didn't you? Well, I was 13 years old when I woke up and 16 when I died. So, well, I looked younger, but I wasn't really all that different, just shorter, and I guess smaller in other places too. Really? Did you change your AI to be more endowed? Everyone always did say I was pretty though, even when I was really young, so I guess picture a shorter version of me, without the glasses, and with my hair in some dumb braid or another, in a handbok, and that's pretty much it. Never really got to dress up the way I wanted to. Even this is the first time I've been able to wear my school uniform since I was 13 before I got put into stasis. How silly is that, being excited about wearing a uniform? You're not wearing a uniform. And I mean, you know how much I was into cosplay. Never really had a chance for that when I was alive. Why do you even ask? What are you thinking? You're being dishonest. You look good. I'm committing to it. Clearly I'm falling into some love story with someone who murdered an entire ship of people. That's okay. Well, thank you. Anyway, we should really get back to the more serious stuff, don't you agree? No. We're just gonna go through these questions. How old are you? Isn't that the one question you're never supposed to ask a woman? Geez, so rude. I am a woman. Well, I was born in the year 2415. Good to know. 400 years from now. And then I was put into stasis for I don't know how long. Then I lived for another 3 years and died about 622 years ago at the age of 16. So, you tell me how old I am. I don't know. Really, I don't think it matters at this point, does it? Look at the shifty eyes. She's feeling guilty one way or another. How do you feel about Mute, who I've accidentally killed? Oh, of course. Of course that'd be one of her questions. I don't? Well, let me put it this way, I suppose. Did she have anything nice to say about me? I promised honesty, and by God, I shall provide it. But I want to save. Nope, nope. That's the way I usually play things, by the way, like this. When I'm not playing it for other people to see, is I save before every choice and take both of them and decide which one I like better. But this time I'm committing. I haven't committed very well in previous episodes, but I am committing. Not really. That's what I thought. Really, I don't know much about her other than what I've read in other people's logs. She never talked to me, ever. I mean, she wasn't above talking about me, but no, never anything to me. That's all I know about her. She's a gossip. I don't even want to speak to her now. You getting rude. I don't like these questions. They're very rude. It's not like I ever thought as a child I would never marry. You tell me though, could you marry someone you only ever talked to once? If she was the right person. Ah, clearly I'm setting up to something. You know, well, might as well. Doubling down. Oh wow. Well, that's really romantic. I like the idea, I really do. I wish things really did work out that way. But it's hard to share your optimism. I'm sorry, I got kind of cynical fast. And anyway, if I did believe in love at first sight, this wasn't love. He wasn't the right person, and nobody ever pretended he would be. Here, you should read the letters the two older Kim sisters wrote to each other. You can see for yourself what mute means by a happy marriage. Mine was just a political marriage, plain and simple. Come on, you know that. Love had nothing to do with it. I'm scared to ask this now. Oh, no, I'm one away. There's more than I thought. After waking up from stasis, I only ever had one single friend. Oh, two I meant, now that you're here. Anyway, before it was just her. The queen, my husband's wife, Ryu Jaehua. I wrote about her a lot in my diary. I'll just show you. It's probably better if you read it for yourself. These are from right after I got married. Ooh. Oh. Just in case this is, you know, some kind of unpassable point. I'm already on page 3 of the saves. I don't want to ask this, guys. Look, there's something you need to understand first. After waking up from stasis, I only ever had one single friend. Oh, two I meant, now that you're here. Anyway, before it was just her, the queen, my husband's wife, Ryujehua. You're not gonna tell me? You're not gonna tell me? Ugh. She didn't deny it, though. That is telling. I wish I could talk to Mute about this. Really do. Block 1. Oh. That's the letters. I want to see the diary. Block 3? Nope. There are the diaries at. I don't think this is the diary because it's not written by her. Just us wives. Dear diary, I guess it's been forever since I cared enough to write anything down. I just haven't seen much point. My last entry, I got married, moved into the palace, and lost my virginity. Apparently for a girl my age, none of these things are really all that weird. The queen finally insisted on talking to me the night after I first slept with dearest husband. I'd been expecting it. My sister warned me that she would probably be jealous, and I'd just have to endure it. She outranks me, and I would simply have to kowtow to her if need be. I haven't had you yet, though. We had tea together, and she at least has started by acting friendly. I'm sure sister was right. I'll get the brunt of her anger soon enough, but today she was friendly. How are you holding up? She asked me after we finished with tea. I shrugged. Do trust me, I know how hard it can be for a newlywed. I've been through it myself, but I was at least older. You probably miss your family, do you not? That's what would be expected from any good girl, so I nodded. It gets easier with time. I had no response. I'm sorry. Am I bothering you? You can leave if you wish. I simply thought you might like some company. Aww, Queenie is nice. I wasn't sure how to respond to that either. I just clasped my hands and shook my head. I just wanted to be sure, she said. There was a long pause that followed. Finally, she asked, how was last night? It surprised me that she was willing to bring up the subject. Figuring that it was a segue into her being vindictive towards me for sleeping with her husband, I shrugged as she continued, I just know he can be rough. Nobody ever talked about those duties with me. Then she smiled, and I felt almost like I could drop my guard. I had no idea what to expect my first time. Do believe me, I'm not jealous. That is nothing to be jealous of. But do tell me how it was. It made me think back on last night. Honestly, it was the best night I've ever had since waking up in the future. Everyone, my mother, my sister, and now my queen, told me that it would be bad, it would be a duty and nothing more. But I honestly did love it. I would have let him keep me up all night if he had the energy for it. I guess while I was thinking about all that, I let out a slight smile. I caught myself, but not before she noticed. Oh, did you enjoy it then? She asked, touching my arms. I jumped. Please, please, be at ease. That is perfectly alright too, as long as you know it's just for him. As long as you know it's just for him, there's absolutely no shame in that. There's none. I expected her to jump into something passive-aggressive from that, but she didn't. All she was changed the subject and said that she was really worried about me. Maybe she isn't so bad. So, you can see, she was kind. She was good to me, she really was. I take it you want about my marriage, then. What are you interested in? Jaehua. Who cares about the Emperor? Then you're in luck. She's in all of these entries. Well, she was really the only thing in my life worth writing about for the most part. There's one in there that she wrote herself about her husband, and you can see for yourself she's a lot stronger than I ever was. So you can see for yourself why I admired her. And, well, just read them, alright? Why do I feel like something bad happened to the queen and that's why she murdered everybody? Dear Diary, attending to my husband has been easier than I was afraid it would be. Yes, there's still days where it requires more strength than usual to keep going. I'm still getting increasingly more sick, nothing will change that. But it's not so bad, really. All I have to do is dote on him, try to anticipate his desires, and he's happy with me. No abuse or anything. Sure, it's not as if I like him. He's an ugly 40-year-old man who only cares about politics. Never tells me anything. Love? Well, that's certainly no concern. I don't know where I ever got the impression this was something that could happen in a marriage. I thought it was something from the past, but... well, I was young before I got put into stasis. It must have been a mistake of childhood. As long as I do as I'm told, I'm not mistreated like I was by my sister. And sleeping with him feels good. I really hope I don't get pregnant soon. I don't want that to stop. Doing that Doing that is really the only thing that makes me actually happy these days. Well, that and Jaehwa's talk to me. She's nice. She keeps me company when I have to stay up to wait for his return. She fetches servants to take me to bed on those days I'm too feverish to sit for too long. And she just talks to me as if I'm a Fred. A Fred. She is a Fred. I don't really understand why, but I guess she really doesn't hate me after all. Do let me tell you, she said one evening while she brushed my hair. I always wanted a little sister growing up. That's how I think of you. Does that make sense? I shrugged. It was nice of her, and it felt so relaxing to let her touch my hair like that. She wasn't waiting for a response anyway. By now, she knows better. She just keeps kindly talking to me. Okay, you're still gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say your husband then. I'm sorry, I'm not really ready to talk about him, not beyond what I wrote in my diary. It's just too hard. It's not as if we had conversations. You think our relationship is one-sided? You have no idea. Oh, she thinks we have a relationship, guys. Anyway, here, I can give you some more. There's an entry from Jaehwa in there. She did talk to him. She was, well, a lot stronger than I ever was. You can see for yourself why I admired her. And, well, just read them, alright? Same reaction, same entries. Let's see what other ones there are. Illiterate, muteness, arguing the Emperor. Why did she have to die? Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, I'm gonna keep us both in suspense because, like I said, this was the last episode I planned on recording for today. Before my throat gives out, you might be able to hear in it that I'm recording for quite some time. But that's gonna mark the end of my turn. Let me just cast the controller on back to you and hope you pass along again soon. Bye-bye, guys, and thanks for watching. I'll ABC you next time.